So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts comes out throwing. Finds his fullback. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9. Brings
63,
up
63, 63.
at the 36-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Gain of 8.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Well, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll run here on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Darts out of the shotgun. Ford strike downfield to Lane. Touchdown, New York! The Giants pull ahead 6-3 in the first. On is Kane York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Very set. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, a run with Barkley. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Elliott connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw, here starts. He has the first over the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it's good for a New York first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, they'll run. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Pass complete to Lane. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead to 7. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead to 8.
14, Eagles 6.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. Massive hit, the ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
A nice run here past the 35. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now give left side. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, 73, 73.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's complete right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Hurts on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Slot receivers headed left. On first down, here's Dart. Blitz is there, and he goes down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Second down.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Dart setting in the throw here. Buying some time right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive, went back backwards. He's going to send this one forward. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Space past the 35. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
60 bucks. Let's go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Got play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.